what's up? It's me, eugenesmilez, and I'm back with another video. This one is something I've been planning for a while. Kind of excited about it. Might be something totally different, but this is a different side of me. But before we get started, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that red button, subscribe. It helps me out so much. Share the video. If you like, Funko Pops, or somebody that likes it, share them. They're pretty cool, whatever. So, I collect Funko Pops. And I've had people like, oh, you collect toys, action figures. They're not really toys, but if you want to call them toys, I don't care what you call them. I collect them. So let's give you a little history on why I collect them and the type of Funko Pops I collect. So growing up, I'm in my mid-30s now. Growing up, we didn't have a lot of representation when it came to black characters. Who do we have? We definitely had Spider-Man, we had Batman, we had Superman, you had Wonder Woman, you had Duke Nukem. You see the kind of similarities and all. They're all like white characters. X-Men, we had pretty much there's a bunch of white X-Men, and we got a little Storm in there. We got one Bishop, we got one. But there wasn't a lot of representation when it came to black characters, black movie characters. You might get like one black like action star or superhero, and then you'll get like 400 non-black or white superheroes. So one day I was thinking, and I was like, everybody kind of collects something, whether you collect shoes or purses, or some people collect cars if they got a lot of money. So I was like, I don't know how I came across it or whatever, but I seen like Funko Pops, and I was like, oh, these are pretty cool. I think I want to start collecting these. I think I want to start collecting black Funko Pops. So that's what I started doing. I started to collect Funko Pops. One, because I see that they could have been worth like money. And I used to have a bunch of comic books and like comic cards and sports cards, and I used to want to collect them and then eventually like sell them. Don't have them anymore. That's another story. But I decided, I want to start collecting Funko Pops. So I was on Amazon, always on Amazon. This is maybe about 4-5 years ago. And I started looking up like black Funko Pops. So, I'm looking up, the Storms and the War Machines and all of that kind of stuff. So, and I wanted to start collecting them so that if I ever had kids, or, I have nephews, that they can see that there's so much more representation out, or so much more black representation. And I wanted to collect like superheroes, fictional heroes. Of course, we have black athletes and black musicians who we've had forever. And we always have that representation, but when it came to superheroes and positive figures in fictional stories, we didn't have a lot of them, but we have so many of them now. So I wanted to start collecting them, and that's what I did. This video is going to cover the first set of Funko Pops that I've gotten. The big difference between these and the ones you'll see later on future videos is I took these out of the box, and I so regret taking them out of the box. And I was like trying to look for some of them to rebuy in the box, but then they were more expensive, and I was like, not rebuying them if they're more expensive. So we're gonna go over the ones that I've gotten, and I took out the box way back, maybe about 3, 4, 5 years ago. And then in the future videos, you will go through some of the other ones that are still in the box that I'm like preserving, for my collection, so I can like be a millionaire when I decide I want to sell them or come up off of them. So let's get started. Up first is Storm, one of the most, if not the most iconic black superhero comic characters of all time. This is one of 3 colors. There's also a black, and there's also a silver with this same style. Storm made her first appearance in 1975, Giant Size X-Men #1. Way back in the beginning. She has the white hair, the white eyes, the yellow lightning earrings. As you can see, she is a bobblehead, which some are bobbleheads and some are the vinyl just with the steel neck. One of my favorite. I had to get Storm. This was definitely the first one that I got. Up next is probably my favorite, is the Storm from Days of Future Past storyline, which you can also see in the 90s cartoon. I've always loved the Storm with the mohawk. She still has the iconic lightning earrings, and I also love the black outfit. This is just such a badass Storm. She feels like she's about to take care of business, and this is also one of the ones I wish I would have left in the box. And as like the other one, this is a bobblehead. Up next is King T'Challa himself, Black Panther. This is based off of the movie Black Panther. And Black Panther made his first appearance in the Fantastic Four's number 52 back in 1966. And this one is also a bobblehead. Up next is James Rhodes, aka War Machine. James Rhodes made his first appearance in Iron Man number 118 in 1979, and his first official appearance as War Machine in Iron Man number 170 in 1983. This model is based on the movie design, as you can see with the details on the back, and is also a bobblehead. Now we have Sam Wilson, aka the Falcon, which made his first appearance in Captain America number 117 in 1969. I really love this one because this is the vintage Falcon. I love the colors and I love the wings. And the Falcon is also a bobblehead. Up next, we have Luke Cage, who made his first appearance in Hero for Hire number 1 in 1972. This model is more based on the modern version of the comics, which is very similar to also the TV show. But I also have the vintage version, which I will display in another video. And Luke Cage is also a bobblehead. Now we have our first villain, Deadshot from Batman series. He made his first appearance in Batman number 59 in 1950. This Deadshot model is based on Will Smith's Suicide version from the cinematic universe. And it is not a bobblehead, it's just a regular vinyl figure. And lastly, we have Cyborg, also from DC, who made his first appearance in DC Comics Presents number 26 in 1980. He's another character that I have a different version of that I will display in another video. And also, he is not a bobblehead. And those are my first set of black Funko Pops. that unfortunately I took out of the box. But guys, stay tuned for future videos. I have a lot more Funko Pops to share with you. Hey, thanks for checking out my video. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and click a link for some more content.